am I a dick? Weird neighbor issue. What does that say? I can't. Billy Butter. Love the podcast. It helped me stay sane when I was still working in the warehouse. Hope you're doing well. I think I'm doing all right. So I kind of feel like a dick and need some advice here. Am I a dick or reasonable? I bought my first house a year ago, and it turns out my neighbor is very annoying. In New York City, by the way, speaking of HOAs, they have like co-ops. And like the co-op can decide whether or not you move into the building. I understand it, because if because you bought there, you're going to live there. And if there's some loud douche, that's going to be a nightmare. But I don't know. It really opens the door to all that other shit. Anyway, since day one, I already forgot what this guy said. I bought my first house a year ago, and it turns out my neighbor is very annoying. Since day one, anytime he sees me or the old lady outside or in the garage, he would come over with nothing to say or ask, really. There were times when he walked up the long driveway so silently I wouldn't hear him until he was standing in the garage door. Weird. Yeah, you can't have that. You cannot have that. And he walked over as my girl was sitting in her car waiting for it to warm up one day and scared the shit out of her. I like my alone time in my garage doing my thing, so right before winter, I had to tell him to stay off my property unless I invite him over. Exactly. Good man. He's friendly but seems kind of off mentally. Yeah, this guy's fucking weird, dude. The second time I met him, he asked me to write a resume for him because he found out I'm a teacher. Then he tried inviting himself inside, saying he always lived next door and wondered what the inside of our house looked like. Dude, you have a fucking stage 4 creep. 5 being the highest number. This guy's like Goomer on fucking F is for Family. Also, when we were moving in, he walked over and asked if there was an upstairs to the house. Very awkward. He's in his 20s, and I feel bad because his parents brought over some vegetables over the summer. But am I a dick for telling him to stay on his side of the fence? Thanks, can't wait to come to a show when they start back up. And no, not at all. Not at all. You did the fucking right thing. The last thing you want to be is a nice person in that situation. You need to establish boundaries. And I hope that guy is abiding by those things. I hope everybody in your house understands that guy is off. And it sucks that you live there, but there's no fucking way I would ever walk out of my house without having my head on a fucking, swivel, whatever the fuck they call. Keep your head on a swivel. No, you are not a dick at all. You are not a dick at all.